Hello everyone. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We're going to see today special right triangles within the unit circle and then finding sine and cosine. Okay? So remember that our unit circle has a radius of 1. That's why it's a unit. It's 1 unit. And so if I select a point within my unit circle anywhere and I draw a right triangle, which I have enlarged it right here, I know the hypotenuse is 1. So my hypotenuse is 1. And I'm going to use that now with my special right triangles, okay? And if we see, we have our 45, 45, 90 degree triangle. And remember that when we were dealing with 45, 45, 90 triangle, we said that this hypotenuse is L root 2, and the two legs are L and L, right? And we just saw from our unit circle that our hypotenuse is equal to the value of 1, because it's 1 unit. So now let's solve for L. So we have L root 2 equals 1. If I want to solve for the variable L, we divide by root 2. Right? And we get that L equals 1 over root 2. But remember, we don't like to have radicals in the denominator. So what do? We multiply by root 2, both numerator and denominator, and we get square root of 2 over 2. So L is equal to square root of 2 over 2. So now our trig function, if we wanted to find sine of 45 degrees, sine is opposite, and what's the measurement of opposite? Directly opposite is square root of 2 over 2 over the hypotenuse, which is equal to 1. So I'm just taking that, dividing it by 1, and it's just equal to square root of 2 over 2. Right? And if I wanted to take cosine of 45 degrees, that is equal to adjacent. And what's my adjacent? That's also square root of 2 over 2. My over the hypotenuse, which is 1. So cosine of 45 is square root of 2 over 2. Okay? So we ended up finding both sine and cosine for 45 using our special right triangle. Now let's do that for 30, 60, 90. Going back, remember this is for a 30, 60, 90 triangle. We have that this is 2L, the hypotenuse. One of the legs, the one on 60 is L, and the one adjacent to 30 is L root 3. And we're just using from our unit circle that our hypotenuse is equal to 1 because it's within the unit circle. So we have more room. Okay. We have now our equation. And we have 2L equals 1. So what do we do to solve for L? We divide by 2. L equals 1/2. So we know our length right here is equal to 1/2. And our other leg, which is L root 3, 1/2 root 3, which is just root 3 over 2. Okay? And now we're able to find the sine of 30 degrees. And that would be opposite what is directly opposite of 30 degrees? It's 1/2. What is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is 1. So sine of 30 degrees is equal to 1/2. And we could do the same thing for cosine. 30 degrees. Adjacent is √3 over 2. And then the hypotenuse is 1. So the cosine of 30 is square root of 3 over 2. And we could also find the sine of 60 using this special right triangle and the cosine of 60. Okay? So make sure you practice doing the homework, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.